I'm just getting to my lap.
Please. No, I'm working on it. Okay, that's something. We've got something going. All right, wood properties once more, and that should do it. Copy. All right, we're all good. You get the goddamn Skype icon the fuck out of the way. Vast darkness. Do we have sound, guys? Hello. Yes, we have step and spoken mind. Wonderful.
Read Culture of Critique.
Indeed.
There, is it working?
We may be talking about spoken mind. We're not allowed yet to talk about. Well, I guess we could talk and take brushstrokes at the Pete thing at some point in time, but we have to wait for Leo to go talk to Patch first before really looking into that further. Indeed. Oh, hello, Sin and Sparks. We haven't seen you in like a couple of days, I think.
What's in point?
My bean!
It sounded really terrible there, Buttons, like you were dying. You sounded like the wickedest witch of the West. Holy shit.
Somebody say hi to Sin. Sin is cool.
Indeed.
He's great.
He is the best bean.
Oh yeah, that's right. One sec.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still sick. Forgive me. What channel are we streaming on?
I'm streaming on Fan and Frenzy. I didn't think we'd have anything really all that relevant to talk about. Oh, so let's talk about all the dumb shit Anthony did. By the way, just to make sure my audio is good, right, guys?
Yes.
All right. So, I get to BC, or not Billy, Windy City. Sorry, I wind up running into Massacre Molly, and I'm going to point this out now. Massacre Molly shot me down twice at Windy City Con. That's, no. You know what? And I respect the shit out of that. That's fine. So
Wait, you wanted to date Molly?
I don't. Aeon suggested it. He's like, oh hey, are you guys together? And I was like, well, how about it? Lucifer asked, and Molly like laughed it off. Lol, no, you wacky Peter. So then I waited till like Saturday. We were eating breakfast together because freaking Molly's freaking girl. I was like, you know what? It's pretty beta to rely on someone else. I'll just ask myself. Hey, Molly. I'm not opposed. No, no, you're too old. I'm like, wow.
You go to the prom with me?
That last part was unsolicited, Molly, but I'll respect that.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be something personal, but...
No, I don't care. And you know what? That's fine. You know what? She could say no.
She was letting you off easy, buddy.
Okay, sure. All right, but I'm just giving full transparency. Shot down deader than a banker's cold black heart. Let's see. Aria, Diamond, and them, they tried to bum rush me into a pillow fight when I was coming out of the bathroom. Little they know they were supposed to... Yeah. Molly, she overextends the shit out of her arm, so you're able to crack her in the face with a pillow because I was able to snatch one away from them. So, if they ask you how many female bronies does it take to ambush somebody, apparently more than 3. I managed to knock Molly over because she tried kicking me. They kept trying to kick me in the nuts. And I was like, that's not how this is supposed to work. Freaking Molly took off her shoes and threw them at me.
Fend off the savage horde.
Yes.
Defend Constantinople.
Yes, the great Honey horde. Anyways.
Honey.
I ran into Waffle Wishes at freaking goddamn Babs. Brony Inspector's freaking guy. You know what? Maybe I got some pictures or some shit. I don't know. Let's see if I could even do any of this crap. Fuck. I'll share some of the crap I have from there since we're going to talk about Windy City. Control panel. Get to desktop. God, it's good to be back. Everybody was all happy and glowing. It was making me sick to my stomach.
BasCon's gonna be different. We're gonna have fun.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Famous last words.
Yep. Oh, let me plug in the freaking...
I didn't make it to BabsCon. The Cheeto got me.
Uh-oh, what the fuck? There we go. Allow. Alright. Import videos and shit. I'll drag and drop all this crap all at once. What's new with you, Rocky, since we're here talking?
I'm not sure what can be disclosed.
That's fine. If
Okay.
you
It's
don't
all
want to disclose
confidential information.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
if you don't want to talk about too much personal shit, that's perfectly
Oh,
okay.
this is FNGR
It's not like it's anything
Anthony
really
Aguilar, currently in the
scandalous. I
hospital.
just don't really.
I
Ooh,
understand.
scandals.
No, it's.
I think I know it's a
Well, here we are.
It's really exciting, but you still don't want to talk about it, and I get that. I
Alright.
think he told me about it.
Cut. Alright, we're gonna drop all this.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, Pristine. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, as they say.
I love you, girl. Oh, guys, I do have good news. I got medicine today, so I should be good in a bit. A couple days.
That's good to hear.
Ancient as Chinese remedy.
Ancient?
Try it 3 times a day.
Not a Chinaman's chance.
The Chinaman's chance.
Yeah, come on, you left that one wide open.
I
We
was waiting for you, yeah.
yeah, we ran into a morbidly obese version of fucking Jasper Pie.
Oh god. Did he at least wear a suit to the fucking fest?
Yes, he had a fez.
But with the suit.
What do you mean?
Did he wear a suit with the fez?
I think he did.
Oh, thank god. Finally.
Was it tacky and of poor quality?
Of course it was.
But at least it's a suit, you know?
Are you
Like, if you
feeling
wear a
better?
vest, get a fucking suit. It's not that hard.
By the way, are you feeling any better, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yay.
Don't die.
Yeah.
I won't die, I don't think.
Try your best to stay alive.
My stomach's actually been doing better since yesterday,
He
so I think I'll be okay.
Jasper Pie cosplay. So let's see. Who'd we lose?
We didn't lose anyone. Leo sent a picture to the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, someone is saying that our audio is quiet compared to yours.
Oh. Is it just buttons or what?
No, someone in the chat is saying that your guests are quiet.
Alright, one sec. How's that?
Blah 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 blah. How's that?
German speak.
Is that better, guys, in the chat?
Hello?
It's good. Okay. Don't say it's good and then let me find out it sounds like shit later.
Yeah. You'll be sorry.
No.
It's not a threat, that's a promise.
Okay, cool.
Fucking hate when people say that, God.
I mean,
Casey.
Behold, it's the fuzz.
Ready for your panel?
We all make mistakes.
Alright, here we go. I'll freaking see if I could get some of the damn images to play on this. Properties.
Did you take photos?
Yeah, one sec. Okay, that's not it.
Rest is for the weak.
If it lets me.
It's a black screen.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
buttons.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's not it either. Alright, fine. I'll try one of the other ones.
Rocky, should I take a taser with me or shovel to beat civilians to death with?
I have no idea what you just said.
No, but I'm taking the shovel. Because this shovels are funny.
Are you playing a video game?
Yes, he is
Yes.
playing a video game.
I'm playing as a bank robber, robbing banks and doing illegal stuff.
Oh, if you want to be a bank robber, use like a fucking knife or something. Damn, dude. Don't use a shovel. That's pussy.
Okay, I'm gonna get the biggest kind of shank that I have in my inventory.
Yeah.
Let's see which of these knives is the biggest.
Stabby, stabby.
I'm seeing this. Is it showing the display capture from the video? No.
It's showing the
No, of
like
course.
it's showing the stream,
Ah,
but
the
it's not
psycho
showing
knife, I can
photos.
All right, I'll try again. I'm trying to get the what's the name of this program?
OBS.
No. Windows Media Player. I'm trying to show that.
Oh wait, are you on window capture?
Yeah. Here, one sec. I'll try this.
That's the problem. You're on window capture. It's only capturing what's on YouTube.
Okay, so here I'll try again. One more time.
I'm gonna make a still half build. Let's get some melee skills.
Okay, that's no good. All right, that's no good. Okay, that's still no good.
I see the Skype screen.
Yeah,
That's good.
I know.
That's open.
I'm trying. There's 4 Windows Media Player picture things, and I'm trying to get any of them to work. Fucker. Fine, I'll go to property.
It's okay, Fluffin. It's easy. I didn't get much sleep the other night or last night. Well, I got sleep last night, but not the
So
other.
it should work on display capture, right?
It should.
In this, okay. Properties.
I'm getting some major static from someone.
Yeah, it's Rocky.
Oh, sorry.
And close that shit. Yes. Fuck
I
off.
need flame.
Alright, fuck this off. Right quick. I don't understand how Windows Media Play isn't showing on fucking screen at all.
How's that any better?
Here, tell you what. I'll freaking share screen with the call.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunk.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's open, and I can't get it to show on freaking stream.
What the fuck is that abomination?
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to show it. Properties. I'll try again. Oh, wait, no, I think I got it working.
Its natural habitat, excuse
It
me.
literally showed a second ago.
Oh, go to properties again.
Okay, for display. All right.
Yep. And then go to try window capture instead. And then capture the Windows Media Player. Exit out the properties.
Okay, fine. I'll try again.
Okay, go to Windows. Go to Window. Yep.
Okay, properties.
All right, now go to Windows Media Player.
There's 4 of them, and I tried all 4.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's weird.
You know what? I'll kill it and start it again.
Okay.
Because Windows Media Player is being a bitch.
Take it out back, boys.
Yeah.
Grab the shotgun.
AC.
Behold, it's the fuzz.
All right. I just want to try. All right. Windows Media Player properties. Yeah, this is driving me nuts.
Okay, try another one. Gotta be.
All right, cool. I'll go through all 4 again. Okay.
Yeah, it's just showing a black screen.
Yeah, it's not doing anything. Oh, actually,
I
wait a
know
minute.
what to do.
Yeah, I know.
So, welcome to the Boomer Cast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute, scroll up. Wait, I think it's at the bottom. I see
Yeah.
the
Today
red
we have
line.
Oh, there we go.
Explaining Anthony.
Yeah, shut up.
Job.
Lol.
There we go.
All right, so I just have to drag this. Is it showing now?
Yep,
When
it
the
is.
secretary's smarter than the boss.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
There were cops there with drug sniffing and bomb sniffing dogs.
AC.
Behold, it's the fuzz.
Ready for your panel?
And we have a super happy, cheery, sunny AC
Couldn't think
nice
of the
best.
lines.
Yeah, that's my non-sequitur freaking footage.
Non sequitur.
Yes.
What's non sequitur mean?
Yeah, he was mispronouncing it on purpose. At least I hope so.
I should think so. All right. Dud.
Behold, it's the fuzz.
Yes.
We're here with Brony Inspector's boss, Waffle Wishes, who was just earlier whispering to his docky, and I was like, that's just like Brony Inspector, what are the odds? I'm also here with Arya.
Hello.
Yes.
Yep. I was with Drama Pone for...
Hello.
She got really pissed off because she reminded me of Buttons, and she started to jump at me, and I was like, you're being Buttons right now. Don't you call me Buttons! I don't even remember what it was, I just remember her losing her shit.
Shame, I could not tell this was Keyframe, and I feel like sharing that with my channel. I was like, that's not Keyframe.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
That was Keyframe?
Yeah, that was Keyframe. And here's King Theo and Roar.
Currently
I thought
with
she would
Roar's
be-
memeing
Oh.
a Box Monster 2 of PFC's last holdouts, people. These were the days.
Neither of them.
Yeah, I guess not Theo, but you get the idea.
That was Rar and Box Monster.
Yeah, Roar and Box. Who's this fat asshole? Oh, that's the Jasper Pie guy. I remember snapping off a picture because he had Luna in chainmail. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What the fuck is this? Great job, Anthony. The Boomer Cast.
Yeah. This is actually your candid camera, booty patrol.
Okay, that's just bad. I'm gonna delete that one. That's garbage.
What did you do?
I don't
It's
know.
trash.
It's shit. Delete. There we go.
There are a lot of docky vendor holes so far.
That came in like a mystery box.
So,
That looks awfully similar.
No, I did that.
I know you had that like a year or two ago.
Facilious.
No, I didn't know that
or,
Bethesda did Scar. I know they did one that has the Pip-Boy on it.
No, they did one like this.
I'll be damned. That's nice.
Honestly,
No, I
believe it.
never saw it. That's kind of
Torbin's.
What's the vending table? Or the company?
What's up?
What's company or
Boiler 3, Sweet Cream.
what's it called?
Boiler 3 and sweet cream?
Sweet cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good to know. All right.
Yeah.
Are these all for the like long pillow thingies?
Yes, those are all doggies. So I just
That was
been.
snails in the bottom right. Just let that sink in.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of younger.
Okay, so there's a fourth docky table. We're just going.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, Brony Inspector would have been chilled out here.
season.
She's got such a vivid tone.
She does.
Oh, that's
What's the
I don't know why
name
you're
of the booth or what do you guys' company or whatever?
Business cards right there. Come on, grab one.
in the put
Okay.
This and like this side.
Just take them off.
Leaf indeed.
For every non you have to do it.
Focus.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking go to anything that's quick. What's this dumb one?
Well, here we are. No Massacre Molly. It's a pretty motley crew. Not much to see at this moment.
A great trench coat in the background.
Yeah. I think this is the opening bit.
So Anthony, how bad was the smell?
Mostly okay. Mostly.
We missed you guys too, but I had to go do something last year called getting married. Funeral sent her regards, and she promised that she set up an extra crazy who's line for us tomorrow. So who's gonna be a who's line?
That was so boring. Whose line, anyways, was so just dragged on, and I think that's what sucked all the life out of me.
It just seems like it's so artificial. It is a good show.
So
You get a bunch of bronies on stage.
Silver Pill, you're back with us again. How you doing?
PC,
I'm doing well. I'm glad to be back.
artificial.
So where can people find you this weekend? Oh, you can find me all over the place. I too will be at Hoops Line. This about 12:30, right? 12:30, and then
He's such a poltroon.
this evening I will have my Magic Mysteries panels. You can also find me in the vendor hall and in the back. You see how he looked at me when he said that? I'm in the back.
Love you, Silver.
I didn't make the map. I'm sorry. It's
You
the
hold
same
the
thing best
Bugman
for
knife.
last.
Okay, nice. I'm just skipping through.
So I have the panel tonight that Big Jim asked if I had insider information.
Oh, that's the For anyone who's watched the main channel, when we did the Rags cast, that's the person that we got into it with. I apologize to them about that because it didn't turn out too well.
Called, it's now, it went from
Oh, Fiora the
theory of
Tanker.
magic to
Yeah, that's Fiora.
magic is alive in question.
I ran into Tinker over at BC.
And I can prove it.
Is she driving a tank, or why does she have that nickname?
She's
Because she does Fallout Equestria.
Yeah,
she's a tanky. Praise Stalin.
and they don't even have tanks in Fallout, as far as I know.
Yes,
They do,
They
yeah.
just don't work.
The Chinese do.
Family friendly convention. Family friendly.
They're like, just that nobody was able to restore them back to working order.
No, you don't see.
Okay,
To my
I'm
knowledge,
sorry.
you don't
You're
see
trying to
them.
science out Pinkie Pie. Good luck.
I mean, like,
Okay.
have you played Fallout 4 all three?
There we go.
Played three.
Okay. Because I
Motherfucker,
know
the tanks in 3 were on a simulation. They were Chinese.
Yeah, but like in 4, you can you see a couple of them in like garages and out on the beaches.
Well, I've never played 4.
We're doing reconnaissance for Brony Inspector, aka Waffle Wishes, to see the other people who are selling Dakimakras. And everybody's like, oh, sure you are. Well, sure, make your own meme.
Yeah,
Let's
when they opened
see.
it to the public, there was only one person.
Well, I wonder who the goat is. Okay, I know the Twitter thing is.
I'm seeing furry too.
Yeah,
They really drove the Docky shit into the ground. It's not even a joke anymore. It's unironic.
yeah, it is at this point. What's this one? Oh, no, I already did this one. I guess we'll take a look at some of these dumb fucking things here.
You also get those opportunities. Well, you know, you sing, and well.
That's Sakura's VA.
Voice or an interesting speaking voice or an interesting
Oops.
timbre. Did you want to go out
The
for this
VA
role?
for Zakura.
The Blacken.
Yes.
Or did you want to audition for this cartoon? Oh, okay. And
In the
just
eternal
like
words of
the
Mr. Rogers,
person,
get the hell off my lawn.
into it that way.
It's good to see some people of color
So basically
on
just fall
the,
into
on the
it.
casting.
No,
Now there's
Especially
schools
in
for
this
it. When
setting.
I was 7 years old, there were no schools for voice acting.
You can get trained by the greats now.
Yeah, you really can. And one of the greats is Marika. She teaches
Yeah, your
classes in
audio is
Vancouver,
shit
and
in
I
the
was
recording.
with her students.
Well, I hear it here, so I'm assuming mine's coming through good for the thing.
For the folks at home.
Yeah, for the people.
Thanks to everybody else that I worked for.
We're sitting right here.
Ah,
It's wrong, okay?
What the fuck is that static?
That's not me. Panzer. Oh, hi,
I
Brony
think it's
Inspector.
Inspector.
Hello, Inspector.
Hello.
How are you?
It's the new haircut.
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
bro.
You look like a bad 1990s simulation right now, or a good one. Yeah, it's kind of cool. No, come back, Brony Inspector.
Well, he's fixing his shit.
Yeah, we didn't say that you were allowed to die yet. No. Get off my damn lawn, kids. Yeah, I'll have to do some editing in this. Yeah, I went to Windy City, 8th Flame. Is he coming back?
I don't think so.
Someone DM him to come back in the call. I'll see what... I only had like 2 of those left.
Yeah, give him a second to fix his shit.
There
Can
we
you
go.
hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
See, I told you.
So after the battle against Black Hole, with the
I
Lord
forgot
of the
to
school,
I
how
forgot
would
to
they
change
approach
the
my friendly-
knobs.
Oh, she would like that too with a little gravy and cheese curds on top. We call that a little bit
Really
of
good.
poutine.
What if it's fried fish Friday, or fish stick Friday for the cap?
Shut up, Mike. Or Jim. I missed her saying Taco Tuesday. Every time I took down the thing, I lost something, so that kind of sucks.
Was that waffles?
Yeah, I
there's
do.
Aaron.
Yeah, I did run into Waffle. Here, let's see if I could find his ass. There he is.
There he is. Yeah.
We're here with Brony Inspector's boss, Waffle Wishes, who was just earlier whispering to his Docky, and I was like, that's just like Brony Inspector, what are the odds? I'm also here with Arya.
Hello.
Yes. Boot.
She tried to put the move on your boss.
Oh yeah, he's cute. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
she's like, so me and Brony Inspector are best friends. Yes.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I guess now. I guess we are now.
Okay.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah. It was all right. I just had my fill and came back last night.
I'd bash her for outbreeding, but I don't want that in my gene pool anyway.
Oh, I gave freaking Waffle Wishes a How Not to Brony pin that you should be getting later whenever you run into.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, do you have one? Or do you have enough for MavsCon?
Yeah, I got about like fucking 5 left I could probably bring with me, which will probably work.
Yay! I love a How Not to Brony pin.
Woot. If KP would have been there, I would have been like, I finally have something that you truly deserve over everyone else. I could say that safely. You are the maximum amount of How Not to Brony you can be without being banned from this con.
Is she gonna be at a MavsCon?
Huh? Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I know
indeed.
Jack Nolan's gonna be there.
Probably not. Is he?
Yeah, I heard.
Really? I can't wait. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wait, put it on.
Showdown. Dun, 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 dun.
Drag that bitch out.
Inspector, you look like a discount Jason Unruh.
Who is that?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Wait, how much of a discount? Really, that's the question.
You just look like he had a haircut, like he switched from a mohawk to a Skrillex haircut.
It was like this is the same haircut I've had. Like I don't know what I can't the mohawk can't stand up on its own, you know. Like,
you gotta gel it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's consistently been a mohawk for the past 5 years or so. So yeah.
And to be fair, you're not denying the Holodomor, so.
Nice. Oh, the duck person thinks you look hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do. As a member of the Limbo Handsome Men's Club, I ought to.
Yes.
The Limbo Handsome Men's Club.
I like how Panzer was like, I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
Our leader Rocky can be the judge of that.
Absolutely.
Because he's the president of the Limbo Handsome Men's Club.
Why?
Yeah, but
I'm
that
not.
means that it's
I'm not
also
annoyed about the effect.
Listen.
Very opinionated.
So when he's giving me feedback on my hairstyle, I'm want to listen to such feedback, as it were.
Don't die.
I was gonna ask a question, Brody Inspector. Everything around you but you is blurred.
I know. Oh, I don't know why my camera's doing that. I think it looks cool though.
It does look cool. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this something Skype is doing to me now? I don't know.
All right.
We got Steven Spielberg over here.
Yeah.
Look at you.
JJ fucking Abrams and shit.
Juju Abrams.
Did you see the premiere, Brody Inspector?
I did. My favorite thing in the whole premiere, well, besides, all right, my favorite thing in the premiere, besides like when they're fighting, going like, it's cute that you thought you could win so easily. I'm like, yes, it was all cute. That was, wait, that would be like a level of self-awareness ponies don't have if they thought, boy, this was sure the cutest takeover anyone's ever done, because like it was cute. That's why we're here.
Did we please our corporate masters today?
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was like cozy
so like I think Pony's using the word cute like in like it's cute that you think that. It's like, well, yeah, like I think Pony's using that word in that way is just hilarious and kind of like, well, we thought ponies could become less self-aware. They just did.
I loved Rainbow Dash when they were like, what about Luna and Celestia? Don't they like never help us? I loved that.
I liked that whole beginning part because I was like, get the whole thing where the ponies are gonna say what the fandom has been saying for the past 5 years in the first 5 minutes. But by far, my favorite thing in the episode is Sombra is giving his fucking "I'm gonna go fuck shit up" speech, and they just kick him from chat halfway through it.
Kick him from... They banned his account.
They just like get him out of call.
And then they IP banned him.
Yeah.
Get him out of here, engineer. Get him out.
Click.
IP banned him from his account. I think my favorite part about they made Sombra a competent villain until he died, of course. But holy shit, he was badass.
Well, Sombra is kind of like Ganon, where you kill him, but he comes back anyway, just inexplicably.
I'm not. Yeah. They totally killed him. No, they totally didn't.
Well, no, they didn't kill him, but like you know what I mean. They friendship blasted him, and up until that point, he was fucking badass. He was on the roll every step of the way.
It's cute that he thought that his plan would work. It was so cute. I loved it.
Was getting killed part of your plan?
I did
Yes.
hate Sombra. I fucking hated.
Did anyone else want to see Flurry Heart with a little slave collar on, like the mask? Just a little.
Oh yeah, get masks for everyone. I'm like, wait. Nobody's sitting and get masks for everyone. Well, hold on. Let's just see how this pans out. Maybe he's got some good ideas.
I felt it was kind of disturbing when Flurry Heart had the chain muzzle with her parents. Like that's wrong. That's wrong.
Tell me about Flurry Heart. Why does she wear the mask?
Oh.
Do you think that this gives you power?
There was such a funny line from Cozy Glow, which was like, if I were Cozy Glow right now and I were working this room, which she obviously is, I would pull. Well, what am I even doing here? Like, I would pull that one out, and then like right towards the end, she's like, "But I'm just a kid. I mean, what am I even doing here?" I'm like, Cozy Glow. I am liking that character more because like now that they're like. Now that she's just being manipulative is like the defining part of her character.
I think what I love about her is she's a mixture of that manipulative but naive sidekick. Cause like she's like, okay, we're gonna have a friendship circle and we're all gonna say things that we love about you. I'm like,
she's applying the only lessons she's ever learned in life to being the most manipulative fucking slunt she could possibly be.
Insert sexist joke here.
Yeah.
You know my routine.
Go team, yeah. And they did a nice little go team venture there at the beginning.
I like when Chrysilius is like, Lord Tyrixie.
What I loved is how when they first showed the big goat eye crystal ball thing, my first thought is this Sauron?
Yeah, I thought that's what they were going for.
Not that far.
It's
honestly
Star Swirl, and he's evil now.
And we got the goat. I'm very happy about that.
Was he in Gen 1?
He's mod in this chat, and he's the leader of this chat room, and he's gonna let you all know.
Yeah, he was Gen 1, I think.
He's the Anthony of the chat.
I gotta be honest with you, there's an old fucking webcomic called Discordedly Conduct, and they had like Tyrek and Grogar and shit in there, and I was like, oh, you know what, I want Grogar now. I gotta have him before, we got him. I could die happy. Yeah.
I gotta say, he's pretty cool. I really like him.
From what I understand.
It was the 80s. Things were different. I'm back now.
He's a crotchety old man.
He's older than Celestia, from what I think.
It's time we start running this show like a business.
I recovered from a crippling cocaine addiction. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
If DWK dubs that in over it, that'd be great.
Well, first of all, I'm out of rehab. I'm sober now. Things are going a lot better. It's time we start running the villainy in this show like a business.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the road for the next 6 weeks doing seminars, so Old Sombra here's gonna be playing lead this week. Good luck, guys. Bye.
Doing seminars, flying around in my private jet.
My private jet.
Can I ask you guys a favor? Can somebody check to see the audio on the stream? I just want to make sure that it's coming through good for everybody.
I can't find the stream at all.
It's on Fanon Frenzy.
Where?
My side channel.
Someone just link it to me.
Alright, let me freaking...
I'll check.
Yeah.
I think Fanon Frenzy is the first thing that'll open up if I'm on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Like if I just...
Back from Con and 5 pounds heavier, that's what I called it.
5 pounds heavier? Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, I had it on full blast, and everyone but Anthony was kind of quiet.
Anthony's the loudest sounding thing on mine.
Okay, here, I'll fuck with it a little bit more.
No, that's what I was saying. Anthony was the only one that wasn't too quiet.
Alright, how's it now?
Ah.
Let me
Yeah.
check.
Just make sure. Seeing how we all
Well, I
come
have
through.
a knob I can turn. I can fuck shit up. I can.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I can make it loud.
Is it coming through good now, Buttons? I could hit stop and restart. Maybe that'll work.
Alright, sorry, it was, the stream was catching up on my phone. Okay, it sounds good now.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Oh, does the chat want some juicy drama?
Which one?
Like, last night.
So you said it's which channel is it on?
It's on H8FUL's.
Okay, here, throw me a link.
Okay. Yes, I know, everyone. I sound like Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash.
I'm just saying, if any of the main 6 smoked.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? I'm like,
implying Rainbow Dash doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm like, so Rainbow Dash. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta quit these things, but you know, menthols are, they're healthier than an apple, right?
I'm hooked on the new boys.
Wait,
well, no, right.
Wait, let me try something. Menthols are 20.
Need to quit.
Menthols are 20% cooler than Marlboros.
No, say, well, it's menthol, so it's healthier than an apple. But
well, it's menthol, so it's healthier than an apple.
well, it's menthol, so it's healthier than an apple.
I put the link in the chat, Anthony.
Alright, I'm clicking it.
My baby daddy from the Wonderbolts Academy got me into him.
I gotta quit these things. No, now I'm doing Krusty.
I gotta quit these things.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Here, let me freaking get this set up to freaking play here. Let's see, is it window or display capture? I think it might be display property. No. Window it is. Fucking hell, piece of shit. I hate you. Get the fuck out of my way.
Aww.
Not
poor
you.
Thing.
Property.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me.
Clearly.
No, Germans hate themselves.
Aww.
Here we go. Let's give.
Sadly, that's not even completely wrong.
Here, let's throw this in the description.
Well, at least currently, the Volk will rise again. The Volk will rise again.
The Volkswagen will rise again. We're gonna drive out there with the Beatles. Yes.
I don't want to listen to the Beatles, and I hate air-cooled cars. I don't want, like...
Well, you're gonna get both of them once the Volk is
I
back
don't
on.
want an air-cooled. I
Yes,
don't
the
like
bikes,
them.
Beetle car now.
Ugh. All the best Porsches were water-cooled. Prove me wrong.
Let me get to the
They were like, boy, oh boy, we ought to stop putting the fucking engine in the back of these things. People are stupid, said the smart people at Porsche. And then the marketing executives show up, and it's like, nope, keep selling this fucking stupid fucking sports car from the 30s in the year 2019.
It's not stupid, shut up.
The 944 is the best Porsche ever made.
Alright, let's get to this thing. And go.
Hi, buddy.
How's it going, buddy?
Volt. So I'm bullshitting being sick, right? I'm not sick at all. Right?
I couldn't tell if that was buttons in the call or from this call. Okay.
Bullshit, right? You realize I have.
Alright, so I'm just going to read off some of these beautiful tweets. Bombastic Blake. 2 things. 1, according to a reliable source, that call is already up, so bye-bye, leverage. 2nd, I'm in a better place now. I have a gerb. I have a boyfriend. I'm medicated, and I just felt like being a dick there, in therapy, and all, I'm happier and can say the same. I doubt it. I'm sick. My life is hell. You put heal. Heal. Yes, it's my turn to be a dick. I've been physically fucking ill. Hi, someone who's having an illness, and that's such a pussy bitch ass move. Bombastic Blake. Kinda like kicking someone when they're down and their friends are asking for a little compassion, since they wait, no, let me do the voice. me. Kinda like kicking someone when they're down and their friends are asking for a little compassion, since they can't stand when the attention is removed you from a not nanosecond.
The medical documentation. And all I had to do is.
I'm not sick enough to talk. I'm sick where I can barely leave my house. I made convention plans thinking, I don't know why you keep telling everybody the world. I think we should probably, until my health took a turn for the worse, and I won't say that because the world doesn't need to know. Well, you gave him that anyways.
Cross out my personal information and show you. And the only reason I haven't shown the information to people.
Once again, like, I think your idea of not telling people might be the rest of the world's idea of actually pretty much letting people know what's going on with you, whether you're aware of that or not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just want, like, you know, maybe
I've
just.
only told like some people in private what
right,
the
I get
thing is going
that,
on.
but here's what I'm saying: like when you go on a stream and you sound like hell, then people are, whether you've told them anything or not,
they're gonna know you're sick. Yeah.
Able to connect dots because of what
I
is
don't want...
apparent. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
not what they know I'm sick. They don't know what I'm sick with. Is what I'm saying.
They have
That's
Ebola.
relevant.
Anyways.
You knowing my personal business like that. I have had shit happen offline. I have proof of every stream isn't like showing the
Okay,
the hateful video. It's like showing like it's like really zoomed in.
All right, let's continue.
Offline. The only reason I don't show it is because it shows where I live, personal information I don't want people knowing, and because I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just me leaving the chat so I wouldn't blow up, and I took a break and came back 5 minutes later. That's a win, right? I love the silence.
Hey, Blake. I have a quick question for you.
What do you want?
Oh, what's the aggression for? That's not my actual question, but I'm wondering that.
Well, you and I don't like each other anymore, so I don't see any reason to be nice.
That's cute. That's real cute. Anyway.
Also, I have a question for you. Why are you
The videos
Never said that. When? Buttons and I have always been chill. Yes, there's been moments when Buttons has annoyed me, but I've always been chill with Buttons. Buttons is good people.
Buttons, good people. Pick one, May. Pick one.
Yeah, Buttons is good people.
Senior,
Blake?
no,
Blake?
hold up. Blake, what's your beef with Buttons? Where did that start? Like in the first place?
When I rejected him because I wouldn't date him an hour after I broke up with someone.
Except that's not even in the whole story. But good job twisting the truth like you always do.
Wow, really?
Don't worry, Azzy knows the full story.
Now, does he know the...
No, I want to point this out. I've offered Blake several times to have a medium and a platform to sit here and come back and talk. And Blake's usually like, I'm busy with work. I can't do any of these things. So Blake, I'll do it again. If you'd like to come forward and you'd like to do a stream or you'd like to sit there and whisper quietly into your ass, you can step right up. You can bring a bitch ass on down.
Actual full story or the version you like to tell people?
You mean the fact that I broke up with someone, we won't name who, and then you asked me out an hour after?
Stop trying to hide. Everybody already knows. Literally anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows.
It wasn't Anthony, but sure, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper quietly into your own ass.
Yes.
Is this all just because you're salty that Buttons rejected you? Nope. Is it really just because you were hanging around set and shit? Because I really doubt that. I really, really, really doubt that.
You know what I find funny? I find funny he does this after I become single.
I like how you.
I have a new boyfriend and my best friend just got engaged. My boyfriend, every time I get in voice chat, Jim Dirt, is the great regret that I inform you that I am horny again. Dear Blake, the world doesn't need to know about your penis. At all.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But he's still doing that.
Yeah.
That was the thing that, like, fucking, like, he's the kind of guy who goes into chat who's just like, what's up, chat? I'm like, extra horny today. Isn't that crazy? Like, dude.
Yeah.
My dick.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Blake Diamond is the quintessential social justice warrior who thinks that he's like very fucking inert and, you know, sensitive towards women, but he acts like a dick.
Liberated.
Yes.
Sexually liberated man.
I tried for like the longest time in the world, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe just because he's friends with Pinkie Pie, he's not. No, okay. That's exactly what it is. Because I'm a male feminist, I could totally try and take advantage of women in their week. It's because I know better.
No, leave out the fact that we have been flirting with each other completely sober long before then.
See, now that was never mentioned in your tweets, which is where I learned from it. It was your own advertisement I was facing back at you.
Sexy
Okay, whatever. How about this? Do you see this person in real life ever?
I'm buying tickets to see him in June.
June? What is that, 2 months away? How long have you been dating this person?
Sexy and charming.
Just wanted a blue check mark. Leave me alone.
Hey, Blake, why did you report Rocky for calling you the N-word? I'm just asking.
January.
So you've been dating this person for 4 months, and you're going to be seeing them after you've been dating for 6 months for the first time in how many years?
Since we were in middle school.
How old are you now?
We're both 26.
Oh, so you are nearly 30 years old. You have not seen this person since you were 13 or so.
Well, not nearly 30. Come on.
I'm rounding.
That's a stretch. But whatever. Anyway, go on.
So, yeah, like, your relationship in my mind is mute. Fuck, I don't give a shit. I do know people after a relationship, when they enter one, and it can be very healthy in any way.
Wow. Because you wouldn't fucking hunting didn't end at all. Oh, now that you got me alone and you have all your friends backing you up, you're free to end at all. But when you actually had
Blake, I've still offered to talk to you one-on-one. Anytime, Mr. Contingency.
to face this more than
Yeah, because I'm not going to face in a situation that causes me.
You're the guy who did openly speak about how you've gone to work with semen up your ass.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he would brag about all the sexual shit he's done with people.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Couldn't even shower semen out of his ass before work and went to work.
Why was there semen in your ass, bro?
Because he had butt sex. He had butt sex.
There's
somebody fucked you in the ass and you're proud of that?
There's also been plenty of times how you told me so much about the trauma and how horrendously your ex-wife treated you, and how whenever you didn't do things.
Myself back into this.
I got a question, Blake. You've explained getting semen up your ass in front of Step, who's 15, and you've done it to Elf, who's like what, 17? Just asking. I don't think that makes you a sexual predator. I just think that makes you a dumbass. I think you haven't.
Blake even in the chat?
No, Blake's not in the chat.
Yeah, dude, clean your ass, Blake.
Yeah.
Wash your penis.
Her way, she would get itchy at you. Yeah, when things didn't go your way, you would explode and get itchy too.
What kind of
like how you threatened to commit suicide.
Yeah, that was real fucking shitty.
And said I was the reason.
Again,
and then you expected me to want to be your friend after that.
It wasn't. Oh boy, you really do know how to twist the story, don't you?
You literally said it in your own words in the call, and I have Fabletail and everyone to back me up. In your very own words, you literally said I was suicidal because of you.
And you know what?
There were a lot of things that caused.
Blake,
that was what you said. You know what? Like reminds me of? He reminds me of one of those are nice guys.
Yeah. No, he is. He's the quintessential guy like there.
Yeah, he's quintessential Redditor.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Reddit.
An actual
you're not gonna date me. I'll kill myself.
No. I let me explain this. Molly, Pinkie, she wouldn't go out with me. Well, you see, Blake, you need enough of these blue pills. They're not working. You're supposed to take one a day.
You're gonna want to go.
Christ, Sargon, you're supposed to take one a day.
Not all at once.
Fucking little beta cuck you have to
You're gonna
be
wanna
to
go to
become
Trader
suicidal
Joe's,
because someone
and
who you
there's a-
claimed you
there's a
felt like
whole
was family
special
to you
milk
rejected
case that
you
you're gonna
after you
wanna
dumped
buy at one
after
of
they were
every
broken up with
single
someone.
one.
The day they
Like,
we broke
a
up with
blue
someone,
pill,
you
like,
asked them to ask
pills
them
for
out, and you
depression
had
or
claimed that they were like
something.
family to you previously.
No,
How fucked up in the
no,
head
but
do you
listen
have to
to
be?
the
Do you
story.
even
It's a
have a
whole
fucking
different
therapist? Are you
thing,
actually
yeah.
going to any sort of counseling, or are you just letting yourself be fucked up?
And not even that. Not even that. I understand I was venting about
Yes,
shit with
you
Anthony
do
or
need
whatever, and I understand I was
antidepressants.
venting about the shit with my ex, and
Is
I
the
understand there
blue
was
pill
a
like a
lot of shit on my
reverse
mind that
antidepressant?
night. But to ask
hope
me and
so.
tell me, oh, I understand this is
It
a bad
better
time,
be.
but I have feelings for you, an hour after I broke up with the person, maybe 2 hours,
It
if
kind
people
of
get
makes you
two.
more
You
depressed.
What does?
The blue pill.
Many blue pills.
Yeah.
told me that I was your family. Immediately when someone says they're my family, I'm never gonna want to date them because I don't do incest. The minute someone says they see me as family, I can't ever think of them as romantic. It weirds me out and it brings back a lot of
That
shit.
does it for
Alright,
me.
let me gather a couple dots here.
My
Yeah, that was dumb.
blowtorch won't
Full disclosure,
blow.
that was dumb. But I was much like a lot of things in my
Blows.
life. I didn't think
Yeah.
it through. And
Maybe you
Number
should
one.
start practicing that.
number
You
one.
clearly didn't think through
Selling
this
a
recent
life-
action
we're
either.
selling
Because
a
you were
lifestyle
really ill. I've
here
had bronchitis,
right
I had
now.
surgery.
Let's skip ahead.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Bunk.
Bonk.
Trying to find.
Went to Beryl, and then Beryl most likely got done with your pansy ass bullshit, and then booted you out. You lost your standing in the community because you were an insufferable asshole. And why the fuck do you care about the Pastel Pony community? Why the fuck? You do gaming on your channel. This fandom is not even your fucking demographic.
I've even branched out since then, and I've started doing
We'll
things,
see, no, Brony
anime
Inspector.
and
Whenever
stuff, and
we're
that's
in the
gotten
same
me
calls, it's
some
just
Okay,
like this,
still,
that
ponies,
beautiful
not
little
your
synergy
demographic. So why the fuck
of-
did it matter
of
if you had any
Nazism and
standing?
weed culture.
because the more because
It
more
just
cloud
kinda
is better
works.
cloud.
Wow.
How much clout did you even have at the time? You barely had any.
No one from the Brony fandom was going to your videos.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is I really haven't even covered Blake. This is on my side channel in a shit stream that'll get like 100 to 200 views, Blake. Do you want to like fucking everyone know what a piece of shit you've been? I'm just asking. I kind of wonder. It makes me. Are you getting barrel advice?
No, he told Elf his excuse for wanting to do this is because I was sick and knocked down, and he was riding a high in step server.
Jesus. Bravo. Let's see what the goddamn comment section has to say.
Steps a server?
Yes.
Yes. it is.
Really? Like,
Sure, why not?
I've you see, I've rose to power in a little Discord group run by, maybe you know him, a guy named Steppius. I got some big stuff going on. I
Big
got some
stuff.
big
I'm hanging
stuff.
out. Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. I like talking
That's
with
what-
Step.
That's what you're gloating about?
Yeah. Good. I'm really moving on to good things now.
Big shit.
I bow down to a child.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You want to wait, Anthony? You want to wait? I want to say something that's very funny.
What?
So he's giving me shit for apparently not quote unquote getting my life together. Guess what he's doing with his life?
What?
Online therapy, and instead of taking actual medication, he's doing pot.
Cool.
That's not.
I bet
So while I have actual therapy, he's saying he's better, but he has online therapy.
Yeah.
Well, that just drives me to drink.
I hate those Dover boys.
Is that a monster?
Therapy? He's not taking this seriously enough.
Yeah, seriously.
Mental health issues are real. I get it.
Oh shit,
The
Blake.
only thing wrong with Blake is he needs to clean his ass and shut up.
And then he tried telling Elf in private message. I tried getting him admitted to a hospital when all I did was tell him go to a mental hospital. You're suicidal.
I mean, it couldn't hoit, Blake. It really couldn't hoit.
Yeah, dude, 72. All they're gonna do, put you on a 72-hour hold and not let you smoke weed for a couple days, which maybe. Yeah. But my weed is out here.
Dude, wheedle him out.
How am I supposed to get better without my pot?
Yeah, he's like, oh, my mom. Let me do this. My mom said that she doesn't want me getting hooked up pills, so I'm doing marijuana now. It has been doing me wonders.
Who are they to restrict my marijuana? Okay, so Icarus, Fanon Frenzy, does that mean that he's talking to Lily who? I'm just asking. Yeah, you're gonna have to break that down.
Yeah. Why did we...
Kieran DP, I guess you could say he's an asswipe. Well, no, that would mean he'd be being productive, I suppose.
Yeah, that cleans things.
It's the unwashed ass himself, Blake Diamond. Yes. CBD oil.
The dingleberry attached to the hair, attached to the
CBD
unwashed
oil?
asshole.
CBD oil is for dogs.
Blake, let me give you some advice. You arguing with Buttons is like me going off and of like, if you really think that, Buttons is circling the drain, it'd be like me taking my time and going off to Ryu. Come on. If you really got all your shit together as much as you say you are, and you're gonna back up for Buttons, why? But Buttons, let me ask you a question. Are you actively sabotaging Blake Diamond from anything?
I don't think I ever even think about him, other than like when Elf says fuck Blake, and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, if Buttons right now, and here's the whole thing. If Blake Diamond is currently preventing Blake Diamond from being successful in the video game community, I will sit here and take that back into consideration. But are you at all? Anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. Are you sabotaging his pot distributor or him getting anything like that?
No.
Okay, well.
Good.
Are you?
I think the most horrible thing I did was the day he posted those videos low sick. I was like, all right. I texted his phone. I said, you're being an N-word right now.
You're going on to Twitter, his Twitter with alternate accounts going, I will call Jeff Sessions myself and he will shut down every dispensary in your state. I will slit your fucking throat next Blake.
I have another question. Buttons, are you contacting his current boyfriend at all?
No.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't see what the problem is here, Blake.
And like, he has this crackpot theory that around the time all that, like, his suicidal shit happening, you and I were working to get him thrown out. Like, we were working behind closed doors together and conspiring against him.
No. No.
We literally had a fight, and then I went on the plane and was scared out of my mind and thought, I need a friend right now. That's what happened.
I don't think I've ever really said... Wait, I've talked with Brony Inspector more about Blake, and it's the bust on you. That's literally about it. It's like when fucking goddamn drama pone Hario Diamond was like bringing up shit to me about Mint Heart. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna make fun of her. Yeah, and that would be the extent. Yeah.
I don't hate Blake. I don't want to see him not succeed. I'm tired of his shit.
Yeah.
I left my CBD pills in the glove compartment of the stanza, and my dad had to borrow it. I hope he doesn't get pulled over.
Did he even have a social standing in the brony community? I'm genuinely curious.
It was starting to come on. I was starting to fucking I was like, oh, Blake Diamond's starting to fucking do shit, and then fucking I find out. I'm like, oh no, not really. Like, Blake, here's the whole thing. Let's.
All of my hard work.
Yeah, Blake. Yeah, I gotta tell people this, and it just seems to be the thing. Every time people decide to fucking go with, top of the barrel and cut me off, I haven't really heard much of them since. Didn't really work out for fucking goddamn what's her name, fucking Thought Bubble Brittany. Yeah.
I'd say who, but I mean, I guess that's the point.
Yeah, well, I'll admit that's a little different. I know Thought Bubble's kind of introverted as shit, so that's one thing. But Blake, I know you're kind of a sociable person. You've made bad decisions, and you decided to keep going with people that are going to dick you in the ground. I heard that happened to Pinto. Leo told me about that Pinto fucking goddamn turned on all her people because she said, I don't feel like I could be myself. They went after fucking goddamn Pinto's room and ran it into the ground, and then they turned on her. Well, maybe that's an idea, guys. Maybe stop siding with top of the barrel and you won't get fucked in the ass.
Pinto got fucked because she just kept getting herself into more shit. Like,
no, I would say that isn't this more consistent? But isn't this more consistent for the group who's doing it to these people who are like,
oh yeah, no, I'll give them that. It is consistent, but I don't see how people like keep falling for that. Like, Blake, I know.
No, I don't either. I'm like, oh man, I had a falling out in limbo. I know where to go. Somewhere where they'll make fun of me more.
Jeez.
I would watch his streams, cause he's a video gamer when we were friends, and they would openly make fun of him and call him a pussy and shit in stream when we was in limbo. Like, why would he think he'd be welcome there?
It was limbo. Oh, fuck.
When it was limbo.
Jesus.
What you sipping on, by the way?
I got a Lagunitas IPA.
Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
And it comes in a tall boy, which is just like they made fancy beer into cheap beer somehow.
Jeez.
Make you feel like an alcoholic whenever you just
Oh
enjoy
no,
a
it makes
casual
me
IPA.
feel. Yes, it makes me feel
Like an alcoholic?
Well, okay. Point taken.
Are you still out, Step? Fuck.
I don't know. Again, I don't hate Blake. I got blindsided. Like, I was literally like, I don't understand. I didn't understand what's going on. All I know is...
You want my personal fucking we're watching a movie, no, it's fine.
You want a Blake take?
Yeah, no, I'll give you a Blake take. Yeah, here's... You ever yeah, my Blake take is this. You ever see The Hangover 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this scene at the beginning where there's freaking the dentist goes to marry there's this Asian guy's daughter, and he's like, you're kind of like Job. You're like this white rice that's not offensive, it's not height, it's just sort of there. You are white rice, Blake. I know I say, nigga couldn't bust a grape an awful lot, but that sums you up, Blake. Your special talent would be you stepping down with all of your might on a grape and it not breaking.
No wine for you.
Yes. You know how, like, Lily Pete will try and, like, call out, like, a Foxwell or an Efrion because they know that that's a safe person to fucking wreck?
Right.
You are my version of that. But granted, because you're mine, you're a little bit more deadly than those two, but not by much.
My name is Efrion. You have nothing to worry about.
Yes.
It's a good thing I'm here.
If I ever needed a dagger to not, do any damage to me, I would give it to Blake Diamond.
Yeah. Here you go.
I found it funny when I started poking around. There was that one channel that Step showed me where that there's a good number, there's at least a couple people who don't want anything to do with Blake. I thought, I was like, oh, maybe it's just big. Oh no, like, little people can't stand him either. He just sort of overextends himself and bothers the crap out of people.
Yeah, hi, yeah, a little person right here. He bothers the crap out of me. Yeah,
I think you're a big deal.
Oh, you're too nice to me, Anthony.
They're called midgets, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're called exceptionally short people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Manlets.
Manlets, dude. There was somebody I remember seeing really tiny in person. I'm trying to remember who the fuck it was. I can explain the Blake thing since we were in the same call. We were making fun of Buttons because she left Limbo over a gender debate, and Blake went frick it and uploaded those calls. Okay.
I didn't leave gender. I didn't leave. I left for a minute to cool down, and then Rocky and I talked it out and shit. And
Okay.
Plus I knew, hey, I'm not in a good mindset right now. I'm probably gonna blow up because I'm sick.
Well,
why don't I leave the room for a little bit?
Hold on, Buttons. Did you feel like you might be losing the argument also?
No.
Okay. Sticking to your guns.
Yeah, we made
Why
fun
we
of
love
him.
you. Yeah.
No, I always stick to my guns when it comes to gender neutral stuff. Like when I always stick to my guns when it comes to they them. I always stay consistent. I don't ever.
And like this is if it's an issue of like it's tough for someone I've noticed to like express what's going on with them without people around you being like, oh good, now it's time to unpack the whole gender politics issue, and it's like, that's not what I'm trying to talk about right now, guys. And they're like, no, I think that's what we need to talk about right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And the conversation it changes into a thing where like they were like, Buttons just wants us to talk with her about her and we're them about they, or now I'm confused. Like, you get how, you know, like...
Basically, Rocky was just trying to say, and Rocky, you know, realized, hey, I actually kind of fucked up with that. Like, he's like, well, I don't see, like, why.
Here, let me give Blake some advice, which I know he'll go in and when you're at the other. Blake, recently at the beginning of this, it's almost like I set this up. I mentioned Molly shot me down twice, and that's it. That's how that's supposed to go. I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna go start releasing a bunch of shit. Ah, they rejected me. I'm going to try really hard to impress people.
It's time for Thought Patrol.
I'm going to show what happens when they regret the Blake, reject the great Blake Diamond.
Why should I? Why is it one rejection after another with me?
Oh,
the Lord of Chaos shall not be disgraced.
I just have a hunch, Blake. I'm wondering, are you into men just because women keep shooting you down? Or how did you get that first girlfriend? Did she just look at, there's somebody who could pay for my bills. There's a, as my father would say, there's a warm bowl of soup.
Yeah. So your lights are on? What's that, a Honda Civic? Oh, you gonna treat me good.
Yeah, no.
Nissan Stanza. Damn, this boy's going places.
Yeah,
Is it a pumpkin spice latte?
Honey, can we stop by the Starbucks? Oh, sounds good. Oh, that income's disposable.
God.
Honey, is it okay if I flirt with the refugee?
No.
I'm just imagining right now with a toy water gun, hyperventilating and putting it into his mouth. They're making fun of me.
My online therapist said to shoot myself with a toy gun to see how it feels.
I'm gonna make Kurt Cobain look like a fucking joke. Watch me.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to drink too much heroin and shoot up coffee.
And here's the thing, Blake, and I've said this repeatedly. You said I was the reason for your suicide attempt, then why the fuck did you think I would want to be your friend after that?
I pulled a shotgun trigger with my mouth and shot off my foot.
Jesus. I have a... You know what? It just occurred to me.
What?
How are you not Pokebrony in this, Blake? You have someone new, and you're still obsessing over somebody that wants nothing to do with you anymore. That sounds suspiciously like Pokey. Say hi to your male artistic passion for me. Your solid silver medal that is only there because you couldn't get with your first choice.
His backup plan, dude. Backup plan Blake, man. The fucking bisexual backup plan. He's not into dudes. He just can't stand the idea of not getting his dick sucked.
I almost ended my life because of you.
No, okay, this is what happened. So we were in call because Blake was saying he was suicidal. He would be okay. He just was gonna repress all this shit. And we were in call, and I was like, I'm kind of upset that you ignored me for a week, and now all of a sudden you're saying you're suicidal. What's going on? Why didn't you talk? And the first thing that came out of his mouth is, well, it's because of you. And then he tried saying, no, that's not what I meant. And he keeps trying to say, well, there was a lot of shit going on. It's like, well, then why did you say those specific words?
I don't disagree with Icarius' remark. FNG is ultimate insult. You're the Pokebrony in this situation. Yeah, that was, for like the longest time, Pokey was probably the worst thing in the fandom. Well, yeah, if you ignore Toon or Fallen. That's...
And you know what I noticed? Every time people find out I'm single or something, all of a sudden Blake pulls something. Like, I'm serious.
No, Sarah Buttons, you did it again. You did it again. You did one of those things where, like, all of a sudden, when people find out a thing I'm doing a really bad job concealing, that is an example of. And I'm like, I hate to derail things, but I'm like, oh, good, there's a perfect. I was waiting for you to do one, and there's a perfect example of one.
Well, here, Step, you brought something up. It could have been that you were part of the reason I don't keep tabs 100% on Blake lore. Well, Step, if last I remember, you were supposed to be one of those people who was going to do a video on Blake lore, then didn't.
Blake lore?
Yes.
I don't know why that phrase is so funny. It just is.
Yeah, Blake
They're
lore.
called Blake takes, guys.
Yeah, in a world where Chris Chan can get hundreds, if not thousands, of videos about him, Blake can get an occasional offhanded podcast when there's literally nothing left to talk about. Okay, so I talked about a really, I talked about a really uninteresting fucking goddamn convention I went to. Okay, I have nothing else left to talk. Okay, let's talk about Blake.
He is at least Ross tier.
Yeah. Well, no, let's not go that far.
He's the second choice.
Yeah. I had to rewrite the script because the old one was outdated and unfunny. Well, I mean, it's still topical, ever so vaguely. As topical as Blake could ever be.
Why don't you
rewrite
write onto it? Just make it a chronological
Yes.
documentary.
Hey, Steph, I'm really good at doing punch-ups. If you want me to find where it's funny and where it's not, I'll take a look at it for you.
Yeah, Button's sick. They're slowly but surely getting better. You sounded healthier the other day, or at least 2 days ago.
Yeah, you sounded good.
Oh, so I've got a fun story, and I told Leo this the other day. Okay. So in the back seat of my car, I had this stuff that was like shaped like a hand grenade, and it was hot sauce.
I remember this.
Oh, so I on my way away from the convention, I cracked it open, and it was leaking. And it was spilling all over my hands. And I was like, huh, wow, aren't there pores in your hands? And I was like, okay, so I grabbed a water bottle, I washed it off, I'm feeling fine, I'm good. I grab it and throw it in the fucking bushes. That'll be a fun surprise for some dumb animal someday. That's going to be a bunch of pain and suffering. And on my way back, I noticed that my lips are burning. Not that bad. And I'm a giant pussy, so I should really be screaming. Yeah, and I must have at some point in time wiped my left eye or right eye. Yeah, left. Because that started burning. So it
No.
I'm actually amazed I wasn't screaming. And I pulled over, tried rinsing it out. By the time I got home and I washed a wash rag, put it over my eyes, started looking up YouTube tips. They're like, you could kind of dissuade it with like milk. It was already kind of gone. But I was like, I'm glad I'm not blind. I noticed later on as I tried to sleep, my hands felt like they were on fire. I'm like, well, that's interesting.
So the capsaicin like absorbed into your skin and started turning you up. Was it like habanero or ghost peppers? What was in this shit?
It was like it's listed as like 3 million Schofield, so there's like a bit of ghost pepper in there. It was extra.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll do you. That'll do you. Yeah.
But when I noticed that there were dumbasses on YouTube who purposely put it in their eyes and they didn't go blind, I'm like, okay, so I'm probably going to be okay. Probably. Okay, good. I don't want to go back to the doctor.
Well, that's one of those things where they'll just be like, oh, yeah, you'll just, wait for it to... Because, see, here's the thing about capsaicin. There's only 2 chemicals known to man that can trick the brain into thinking something is happening that it's not. One of them is DMT. The other is capsaicin. So when the human body comes in contact with that chemical, it sends a signal to your brain telling you have been burned. You just touched something hot and your skin has been injured by this. And that signal of pain is being sent literally in every direction to your fucking sensory system. It's a fucking this also does something interesting. Which, if you didn't know this is a fun fact. This will cause an immediate reaction to the body's immune system. So you will get a huge boost of white blood cells. So if you're ever sick, or think you're getting sick, eat hot peppers, hottest ones you can stand, and you will not be sick.
Hang on a sec.
Don't do that. Don't Buttons. No, not you.
Not you. Someone else.
Someone a bit more durable.
You're not supposed to listen to Brony Inspector.
You're just getting better. Let's not do that.
I did that thing you said. I don't feel good.
But yeah.
All night. Oh, good. That gets the capsaicin all over the esophagus. you'll be feeling better in no time. Like, yeah, more bad advice from me.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
Are you feeling better though?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fuck, man. If I die, you need to
sound
help
fine.
me get me into Equestria. You know what? I've had a good stream here. I'm probably gonna fucking stop it just so I can see how it turned out.